this building is meant for MPs. Has one MP been consulted? Has Parliament ever been consulted about the house that it is going to move into? You see, right from the beginning, it's a one-way traffic. This is my building, this is my petty architect who takes 230 crores, my Ahmedabadi architect who is otherwise not known, and you gulp it. That is no way to run a democracy. We have reached a nadir now. We have reached a nadir today. And Sanjay Jha's bringing in the argument about wrestlers is not a substitute. The way the wrestlers have been treated is condemnable. But let's come straight to the point. This is a 1,200 crore expenditure that has not been discussed in Parliament, or the contours of the new Parliament building never discussed with parliamentarians. Fact one. Fact two, they're talking about a 100-year building. If you want to break down a 100-year building, why don't you start with North Block and South Block, where Mr. Modi and Mr. Amit Shah stay? I mean, they work from. 100-year-old buildings are a dime a dozen in Delhi. Will you go on breaking them? No. You wanted a new toy. You wanted a new toy and you didn't want to mention about it. Okay. Coming to 100-year-old buildings, there's a third logic put quite inanely by Hardeep Singh Puri in a correspondence with me, where he said this seismic zone 4. Yeah, seismic zone 4 is not meant only for Parliament building. The danger of seismic zone covers the entire Ayasena Hill and the adjoining areas of Delhi, New Delhi. What are you going to do about it? So don't use seismic zone as an excuse. You wanted a Coliseum. You wanted a memorial etched across what I have written in the Telegraph today, etched across the chest of Delhi. You wanted something to go on for make you immemorial. I mean, and you wanted your place in history. Where we are concerned, we have reserved this place in history next to Muhammad bin Tughlaq and somewhere between Aurangzeb. We are not bothered about that. Coming back to the Parliament logic, number one, there was no consultation. Number two, it was a one-way traffic. The amenities, the way it should be constructed. Okay, I'll give you a concrete example. The Central Hall is a living cradle of democracy. It is where all parties get across the political lines to mingle and talk among themselves. The Central Hall is first started with no Central Hall. Then when I caught Hardeep Puri about it, he said there are going to be 2 Central Halls. What is this concept of 2 Central Halls? You have 1 Central Hall. So, and they are going to be 120-seater. I mean, the whole thing is confusing. It's like giving donations to the concept of democracy. Yeah, you babies wanted a Central Hall, so we give you 2. Look at the concept of the well. The well is where democracy is practiced in a rather, what shall I say, avoidable manner, but the well has been used by all political parties. It has been used by all political parties, I dare say, just to come and register their protest and go back to the seat. The well has been cut. The camera angle for the well will now be focused on the chair and not on the protesters. What do you want to eliminate through visuals? Karnataka has already taught you what about a mandate, the mandate of 2019 that Navika you speak about, your concept. The mandate is like a thermometer that needs to be taken at periodic intervals. And the last interval that we took the thermometer was Karnataka. So let's not talk about a continuing mandate.